And the topic of my question is curiosity, and my question is, why is our curiosity limited? So there's going to be a video, but we can't find it. So how many of you guys think curiosity is good? How many of you guys think curiosity is bad? Okay. So curiosity is not necessarily bad. Maybe the way you try to expand or express your curiosity can be inappropriate at certain times. So when I was little, I used to take CCD class. I don't know if you guys know what that is. And we were learning about how God had created women out of man in order for him to have like a company. And I immediately rose my hand and asked, why didn't God create a man for a man or a woman for a woman? The teacher was stunned. She told me, Nicole, please sit down. And I was persistent. And I said, why can't you answer my question? And she told me, Nicole, please sit down. We can't talk about this right now. And I, being even more persistent, continued to ask. And she told me to step outside and wait till the end of the class. So I was waiting there. She came outside and told me, Nicole, you can't question our God. He's our Savior. And I was confused because I didn't mean to disrespect anyone. I was just curious. And so I told her I was sorry. And then she told me please don't ask questions again. And that really impacted me because I was maybe I'm hurting people by asking questions, or maybe my questions aren't useful to the conversation. So I don't know if you guys have past classes, if you guys have had me in it. I usually raise my hand and then put it back down really quick because I have doubts that my questions aren't as good because of that. But I love to be curious, but I just sometimes have doubts about it. So curiosity happens all the time. Maybe you're just waiting in line for lunch and thinking, what's in the food? What's for lunch? Or you're on the train sitting there thinking, oh, I wonder if I've seen that lady before. Curiosity is it helps your brain be more active. It's an exercise for your brain. So, it's like a muscle. You know how when you're exercising you need to build strength? Curiosity is just like that. So it keeps your brain active and stuff, so you learn better and you retain more knowledge. And you even learn the boring stuff that you don't like. And then curiosity also helps with happiness. Because when you're curious, you create an interest for things, and when you're doing something that you like and you're interested in, it leads you to happiness. And in a 2007 survey, 10,000 participants said that happiness was the most important thing to them, other than success, wealth, and any other things. So curiosity can really help you in your life. Questions on questions. So being curious is an instinct. You automatically do it. But asking questions is a skill. So sometimes asking the right question or the appropriate question can be hard, which leads you to doubt yourself because you don't want to have a useless, I don't want to say useless, but maybe not relevant question to the topic. So sometimes people shoot you down and tell you, oh, sometimes they tell you not to ask questions, or maybe that question isn't good enough sometimes. So why sometimes people shoot you down in questions is because maybe your motivations are misleading. So sometimes you might have the wrong motives, or people are questioning your motives for asking that question. Maybe you want to start an argument or something, so they shoot it down. Or sometimes you're so persistent that it just gives a wrong impression to a person. They don't want to answer it. And then also surroundings. Maybe the question is uncomfortable for some people around the room that they can't answer it because they don't want to offend anyone. And then also the topic is the same thing. And then timing. Sometimes people are in a rush and they can't answer your questions. And then how not to. So you have to think about timing when you're asking questions, so not to get discouraged or anything. You have to think of who's around in the room in order for you to be more confident of how you want to ask your questions. And the relevance to the topic, you have to think about that too.